Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me. We should have a fine game for you today. Our match today, Barcelona against Borussia Monchengladbach. Well, they were regular in European competition for a while. They played a Champions League final, European Cup as it was then, against Liverpool in the late 1970s. They've just come under the shadow of Bayern Munich a bit, but they're not the only ones.
Whenever I think of this club, I think of Bertie Vogts. He was one of their most famous old veteran servants, but I'd be hoping to produce a few more of his ilk.
Barcelona's line-up here. Jasper Cillessen plays in goal. Javier Mascherano plays with Samuel Umtiti as the centre-backs.
And they'll play with a sole striker.
This is the Monchengladbach lineup. So, Alan, 4-4-2?
Yeah, I think it looks that way, Martin. Yes, it's the conventional shape. It's the one that the manager prefers.
San Milano is the official today. First half has begun here. Good challenge here. Attacking well here. That's cut out.
Well, this could be a real break now, and he could get away here.
Lionel Messi! It's Messi! It's a goal!
It's almost as if they drew them onto them so that there was space to break into, and how well they used that space.
And that scorer, he's just got too much pace for those defenders, you can see it.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Tony Janschke. Andre Hahn. Good strong tackle. It's looking good, this move. Tries the through pass. Some options now for the pass. Arda Turan's in the middle. Arda Turan! It's a fine strike, but not quite what he was hoping for.
But when he's hit it, I'm sure he would have thought that was going to bulge in the back of the net. Not quite, though.
Schultz. Crisp defending there. Schultz. I think the two teams were going to play on here, but the referee has stopped it for this injury. Switch for Barcelona, and it's only because of the injury. Well, the injured player has gone off. We're going to get the game restarted with a drop ball. Just coming up now, another view of Messi's goal. It's given them the lead.
Yeah, and it took a lot of technique. He's put a lot of power into it to find that bottom right-hand corner.
And it's Barcelona back on the ball now. Here's a chance to attack. Christensen. And now Iniesta. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. It's safe to play it back to the goalkeeper. He's good with his feet. Andre Hahn. Good forward play from them. A timely challenge. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. Now they've got to try and regain possession. Building steadily here, keeping possession. And now Iniesta. Well, good through ball. He's gone in strongly and got the ball. And they've got the ball back, Barcelona. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. 1-2, and having a little game of their own here. This could be a chance. Here's Rafinha. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Came in with a challenge. And the attacking now coming from Barcelona. Lionel Messi stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Barcelona awarded the throw here. Lucadinho. Alex Vidal. Hazard. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Christensen. Played back. Hazard. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. And now a throw-in. Schultz trying to find an opening, not panicking. Well, here comes the support. Take shots on here. Good work by the goalkeeper. Well, that's not so much an interception as a poor pass. Messi takes it forward. And out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively. Hahn. Here's Digne. Arda Turan. Javier Mascherano. Iniesta. Great passage of passing play there. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. It was good play until they got that challenge in. And now Iniesta. Shot on! I don't think he was quite sure where the goal was as he took the shot on. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. And Barcelona on the attack. Iniesta. And he gives it back to it. Confident and quality on the ball. Good possession play, but now it's been taken away from them. He's coming forward with some danger. And the cross is in. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. And now Iniesta. Luca Digne. Here's Digne. Looking to play his teammate through. There's the ball in. They've coped with it well defensively. He cleared that really well. Arda Turan. Nice interplay between the two of them. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. And now Iniesta. When you think about football as a passing game, which it is, you think about players like him. Alcacer. Iniesta. The return ball. The break maybe from Barcelona. And now Iniesta. Now Rafinha. Really on top of their game now. Wonderful understanding. Well, that nice piece of play is ended now, and they don't really look like threatening in that particular style. Christensen. It's a poor touch, and the possession's gone away. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. This looks dangerous from Messi. Iniesta! Nice piece of tackling here. And that's great work by the goalkeeper. The ball is his, and he's made sure he's protected it. Hahn. Hahn. Good football between these two. Nice passing. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. And they've got the ball back, Barcelona. Adatura. Lucadinho. Now Rafinha. Alcacer. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Very good passing from this team. Punched away by the goalkeeper. Well, the opposition working extremely hard, really toiling to keep Barcelona from getting a real grip on the game, and so far it's definitely recoverable for the opponents. Barcelona, though, of course, at any point can just flick that switch. He'll need to try and get the ball back now. Adatura. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Being moved around nicely here. Oh, real chance here. Very good stop here. Defender to it first. He's whacked that away, out of play. Samuel Umtiti, Javier Mascherano.
Well, I don't know who the lad saw there, passing the ball. Somebody in the crowd, maybe.
Well, that's relieved some of the pressure as the defender clears his lines out of play. Here's Digne. Return pass. And now he's looking for some support. Tremendous understanding. And here's the shot. Oh, what a fine goal. They lead by 2 now. They'll feel a little bit more comfortable, and they're good value for this advantage at the moment. Well, he's doubled up here with his second goal, and he took it in excellent style, just like the first one. Here's the goal again. Restarting at 2-0. Vestergaard. Here the challenge is a good one. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. And now Iniesta. There's good progress with this attack. The shot's on! Was he going just too fast to be able to control it at the end? The shot was awful, really, after a wonderful run.
He's missed it by a mile. I just cannot believe that he's fluffed his lines like that.
Referee's had a good look and decided, from what he's seen from this period of play, to add on 3 minutes. Comes in with a tackle. Tony Janschke. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. And it's Mascherano with some decent defending there. Lucadinho. And now Iniesta. And there goes the whistle for half-time. The scoreline is 2-0. And what about Messi's first half, Alan?
On top of his game out there, and I'm sure he'll be thinking about grabbing his hat-trick in the second half.
Well, this could be a real break now, and he could get away here. Lionel Messi! It's Messi! It's a goal! Tremendous understanding from these players. And here's the shot. Well, so far so good for Barcelona, leading at half-time. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. A timely challenge. Hahn. Hahn. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. And they cut it out. Lionel Messi. It's looking good, this move. Oh, he could be in. Lionel Messi! Oh, well saved. And now Iniesta. Here's Rafinha. Now Rafinha into the attacking third. Free kick given. Goalkeeper will get this one, no problem. Hazard. Nice interplay between the two of them. Free kick. Titi. Here's Rafinha. Lionel Messi. And they've got their new man ready, Barcelona, to make the change. And that ball belongs to the goalkeeper. Schultz. Hahn. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Here's Digne. And it takes a nick off the player, out for a throw. Barcelona are going to switch some personnel. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Luis Suarez working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. You don't see that so often, just glided past him effortlessly. And now the shot! The shot gets blocked. Schultz. Good forward play from them. Now here's a chance from winning the ball. Raphael trying to find an opening, not panicking. And now he's looking for some support. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Gonna try one now. And it's a goal!
No heart in mouth time for the player that's hit it, but he's got his just rewards. It's a goal.
Well, they were caught out here by this quick counter-attack against the run of play.
Yeah, I mean, they had to stick together there and come under a lot of pressure, but with the pace in the team, that was always likely.
Off we go again, 2-1. Ada Turan. Turan. He's got it back again from his teammate. We've had an hour gone here and still 30 minutes left. He's coming forward with some danger. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Brilliant football from this team. And here's the shot. Oh, that's great work by the goalkeeper. They tried to keep it, but they haven't been. And shoots! Fine save he's made there. And he's not let the ball escape his grasp. Schultz. Raphael. Onto the attack now. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Well, he's got support here. Good, strong tackle. Typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in. It's going to be a change now for the side that, well, they're recognising how well this central defensive midfield player played.
Yeah, and we recognise his defensive instincts, but I like the way he just moved the ball forward, first touch, first time to get his team on the front foot.
Attacking well here. Just working away to try and find an opening. The shot's on! Oh, well saved! We say so often we get the benefit of these replays, and the assistant, of course, has one chance to see it. Did he get it right, Alan?
Oh, just about. I mean, that is a great call from the official over there. There wasn't much in it, a few inches, really.
Sergio Busquets. Javier Mascherano. Iniesta. Bit of shuffling of the pack here for Borussia Monchengladbach with a substitution. Good challenge. Iniesta. Adatura. Iniesta. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. And that's good support as they build this attack. Great passage of passing play there. I think that's what the professionals call overplaying. Too many passes, possession squandered. Christensen. Good strong tackle. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. Here's Rafinha. Sergio Busquets. Luis Suarez. Here's Vidal. Return pass. Hazard. Made the challenge well. Decision is a throw. It was a fair tackle. Well, they're still trailing and they need to do something now if they want to get back into this game. Maybe some fresh legs will do the trick. Into the attacking third. Arda Turan with the ball. Oh, it could be dangerous. Trying to thread it through here. Shot on! It's a match of narrow margins. That would have been the equaliser. Here's Vidal. Here's Rafinha. Luis Suarez. Strong challenge. Well, it's a passing game. And my word, they're passing it well here. Here's Digne. Tries the through pass. Ada Turan. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Ada Turan! Great save! By a diving goalkeeper. And that's a corner, Barcelona's corner. Activity on the bench for the losing team. A substitute getting ready to come on. Umtiti! It's a poor shot really in the circumstances. That's why they say he's a great goalkeeper, this fella.
Yeah, wonderful positioning.
Hazard. Mascherano. Now still one of the great teams to watch, Barcelona, and they're evolving. They have a great supply line of young players. When you think maybe the golden generation are going to have to be moved on through the passing of time, there's someone to step into the breach, and they have, of course, some of the great talents in world football at their disposal. It's all been on show here. I think there's a split in the fans. They're all roaring, Alan, but some of them probably roaring to defend this 1-0 lead, and some roaring for the attackers to add to it.
Yeah, I think one or two roaring for the final whistle too, but we've got a little bit of time before that happens.
Luis Suarez! Credit for taking on the shot.
Well, what a good chance that was for him. By his standards, that's a glaring miss.
Hoffman. Great place to win it back. Barcelona still maintaining this one-goal advantage. Building steadily here, keeping possession. And now Iniesta. And shoots! Good stop by the goalkeeper. Break maybe from Barcelona. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Hoffman. Christensen. Through pass. And here's the shot. Great stop. Gone behind for a corner, and this could yet be a decisive moment so late on. He'll need to try and get the ball back now. It's a crucial corner here, and this might be their last chance. There was danger, but he's cleared it. That's going to run on through to the goalkeeper. Hoffman. On the attack here. Confident and quality on the ball. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it.
The shot's on! Oh, well done, the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball.
Pressing forward with an equaliser in mind. Nicely played through ball. We have got 4 added minutes.
Yeah, nervous moments to come here because the home team leading by a goal. It's not looked a secure lead to me.
Razgrad! Goalkeeper hangs on.
Here's Dynamo. Iniesta. Adatura. Got the tackle in. They've got the ball back, the interceptor got it for them. Lionel Messi. Now Messi. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Promising build-up until that challenge. And Barcelona have done it. There is the final whistle. They've won this game. I think we thought that this team would be brushed aside. They proved those thoughts to be very misguided.
Well, I think they'll get a real pat on the back from their manager because they gave it their all. Didn't leave anything out on the pitch there today.
So how did you think Lionel Messi did in the game today, Alan?
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here have won the match for his team.
Well, this could be a real break now, and he could get away here.
Lionel Messi! It's Messi! It's a goal!
Tremendous understanding from these players. And here's the shot. Position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position.
Gonna try one now.
And it's a goal! Adatura! Here's the shot. Great stop.